Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button and make sure to get that bell notification on. Also, hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. We're trying to grow the channel a bit, and a simple click on the like button would mean a lot to me. Also, if you have any comments, leave them down below. I'm actually filming this right after the last one, so I'm sorry if I didn't catch any of your comments, and those comments won't be talked about in this episode. But last episode we ended up filling in the beach area, which I really like. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. We're still dealing with that cruise ship issue, but you know, the residential demand also hasn't really gone down because I literally just completed the last episode. But in this episode, I want to add in a unique factory, and then we might start looking at something else entirely. However, I have a really good place for a unique factory, and I think that is right here. So it's just a matter of which one. It's a really good space. It's fertile land, so it might be useful to sorry, to get some crops out over here and whatnot. But the Marchand Ranch also leveled up too. We don't need it to level up too much. It's just we really need it just for the animal products. It's not outputting anything, so that's good. Oh, okay. So I think what I might want to try to do is try to get a cargo station in somewhere. That might be helpful. This is the line that the cargo comes down on. So I wonder if we branch it off, take a bridge over here, we can get a cargo station, like a train cargo station right here, and then we can figure out a way to loop it back in to the rest of the network. But let's try to figure out what the factories we're gonna add in first. So the factory I was thinking of is the electronics factory, but it doesn't exactly fit the area. So I was looking at the other ones. The soft paper factory. I don't know if this is also the spot for this. It might have to be, because where else could it go on the map? I guess over here or something. The car factory, I'm planning on kind of putting it over here, or something, because it's pretty massive. Like, let's see. Yeah, I won't even go right there. And over here is something we need for the cargo station. So, where could it go? Who knows? Maybe over here or something. But we'll find a spot for it. Ooh, or maybe it can go right in where the trash area is. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But the only other one we have unlocked, because we don't have the level 5 oil industry yet, because we're just not getting enough workers out there. So that'll come with time, as more residential gets built and stuff. But if we don't get it, it's completely fine with me. We'll make sure that I do have a mod conflict that's not letting the city grow its unemployment. It's been at 3% since like episode 40. So yeah, I don't know exactly what that issue is. However, I think this is going to work. The Modular House Factory. It's a pretty cool looking building. It more suits this type of environment as well. So, oh, look at this. It needs more paper. Okay, so we'll build another paper factory as well. Okay, so stop talking, Steven. Let's get going. I'm going to first of all build. Why can't I find what I need? I'm going to build this out a bit more. Oh, no, never mind. I don't need to. I'm just going to draw it out this way. And with the movement mod, I'm just going to select these two nodes. And I want it at the same height as that. Perfect. And then now I'm going to try to place it right in here. Okay, it doesn't fit. However, I'm going to use the movement mod to make it fit. So it's unfortunate that it's like that. However, if we take the movement mod, we grab all these nodes by holding shift, including that. I'm going to pull it down to about there. Oh, it's still too big, eh? Okay. How about right to there? Perfect. Okay, yes, I know that's going into the ground. That's fine because it's not going to stay that way. All right, so let's grab that and let's continue it out just to there. And then we're going to bring it all the way back this way. All right, and then we're going to select those nodes again. So hold shift. Now we're going to grab them all, including the factory in that, and we're going to get it back to the original height, which is right there. Oh, come on. I think I might have selected too much. Oh. Okay. We'll just do it that way, and we'll get that to the original height. Oh, come on. Okay, and then that as well. Okay, perfect. So, we're kind of sticking out into the river a bit, but, with a bit of terraforming, it's not going to be that bad. So let's just take the leveling tool. And we're just going to come and level off this area a bit. Yeah, it's not really disrupting the fishing anyways, so that's good. And then we'll just take the smoothing tool. Perfect, okay. So this is a pretty cool spot for this building. And what is it going to need? First of all, we're going to max it out. So it needs 4 things: plain timber, plastic, glass, metal. So we're going to need to get 4 warehouses for it. Plain timber, plastic, glass, metal. And I'm just going to, oh, I thought I grabbed them all. That's fine. I'm just going to move them over because I was trying to save space, but it doesn't look like we actually need to. And that's fine that it's going underneath the bridge right there. And then, actually, I think I'm going to try to maximize the space this way because, oh, no, move it, come on. I think I'm just going to try to get that last spot, and it's going to be for the unique factory products. So we're just going to try to overlap them a bit because they are doing the same thing anyways, and it's the same complex pretty much is kind of what I'm looking for. All right, and then the last warehouse is this one, the warehouse yard. It looks fine under the highway. Let's just grab that. We're just going to pull it closer. Why don't we just connect them like so? Okay, so this is going to be unique factory products. And we're going to set it on empty. And then this one is going to be, what is it? Plain timber, plastics, glass, metal. Perfect. So we're gonna come down here, loop around, and get back. And we have a good space over here as well for something as we need it. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add in that rail station. So I think I'm just going to, no, we're gonna make it a one-way loop. So we're gonna just take these industrial roads. And yeah, we're just about there. And we'll take it down to here, loop it around like that. And then we're gonna get the train yard in. Cargo train terminal. Let's just do it to about there. Okay, so these trains are going, this is gonna be like a spur line, so it's not gonna be like a full loop. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this freeform tool. I'm going to take it out to about there. And this is the idea that I want. So I want it to connect in right there. So that's way too sharp for a real train, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to grab these nodes. Oh, that's a lot of nodes. And we're just going to pull it back like this. And it's still connected. That's fantastic. So that's for the trains going this way and coming this way. Okay, this is too many nodes. We're going to need to redo this. All right, and then here. Yeah, that's, again, that's also a lot of nodes. Okay, so I don't think there's a way around that. That's fine. I think if I take this node and that node, I might be able to pull it out a bit more. Okay, you know what? That's gonna work. This is just a bit off. All right, so I'm just going to select all of them. And we're going to put it up to this height. Okay, perfect. So that's just for the turnaround for the train. However, we're not done because right here, we're going to take a straight line. Okay, that's fine. Just like that. Okay, I'm gonna pull this out a bit more. And then from here, we're gonna make a bit of a bridge. I don't think we have any fishing over here, so that's no big deal. And we're just gonna get a bit of a free-formed road here, or a free-formed train track. We're just gonna pull it just like that. Okay, back to the ground. And we're just going to connect in like that. Okay. This is going to need to be pulled in sharper. Make sure that the train tracks are still connected. They are. Wow, this is rather low, but that is fine with me. So we're just going to move it here. All right. And we're going to upgrade this to ground level. And then this one is going to be elevated. Those two sections are going to be the actual bridge itself. Okay, so this is going to be a bit unrealistic. However, we do need to raise this up a bit. Yeah, okay, so I think we might need to start raising it up a bit higher from a bit farther back. Yeah, and then this one's going to be just a touch higher. And then I'm just going to select just the bridge itself. Raise that up a few more. And this one needs to go down slightly. I wonder if the node controller works on this. Wow, it does. That is fantastic. What a fantastic mod. Highly recommend using this mod if you don't already. Oops, did not mean to do that. That's fine, shouldn't cause an issue. Okay, so we're just gonna smooth out this area a bit. I'm actually just gonna take this and I'm just gonna level it. All right, looks a bit better. Same here, just gonna extend that out. And then I'm gonna smooth it. All right, didn't do too much, but it looks better. Okay, so now this train should be in operation. One thing you can do to make your train station look a bit more realistic is you can just take the straight, like find that tool with find this lane with the guidelines. Same thing here. Yeah, 2 usually works, that's fine. And then you're just going to select these nodes and you're going to bring it right into the first one. All right, I'm going to select all the nodes again. And then you're just going to bring it in to the second one and make sure it's at the same height. All right, so this kind of makes like a train yard. Now the one thing you don't want to make sure of that when you're the one thing you want to make sure of while you're doing this though is you want to make sure that you miss this node, because otherwise you're going to cause issues. So you just want to make sure that the node you connect to is just a bit farther away, usually about a train length away from the station itself. Otherwise, you're going to cause very minor issues that you might not even notice, you may not even have, but just to be safe, why not, right? Okay, so this needs to be raised up slightly. Oh no, it's this node that needs to be raised up. There we go. All right, so now we have a bit of a yard here. And since this is a major producer of animal goods, what we can do is we can add in a warehouse right here, and we can put it on balanced, why not, animal products. So this is going to really help this area out. And something else we can do is, so the trucks go in and out right here. So technically we can do that. And we can make this just a normal road. So now it's going to be a bit easier for the trucks to get to there. We're not going to mess up the traffic too much. I think maybe we might be able to make this even the 3-lane road. Yeah. Okay, so let's just do a bit of traffic manager. Make sure these traffic lights are all turned off. Let's add some yield signs in. Perfect. Dedicated turning lanes and everything. Like that. Yeah, so this is going to work out really great for the town. We're going to add in a lot of animal products to the market. And yeah. All right, we'll let that play out. Look at this. Trucks are already starting to use it. I wonder why though. Oh, he's just returning to the grain silo. Okay, so by adding this in, it's going to help get our goods to market. So we'll see if any trains actually do end up using that. If they don't, it's not a big deal, but it'll definitely help with getting this plant started. So we could add in another factory today. So we only have the electronics factory, the soft paper, and the car. The electronics factory uses plastic, glass, and metals as well. So theoretically, we could get it over here, and it's going to use the same product. So it's actually not a bad idea. That's right. That's actually not a bad idea. I don't really have any other spots for this that it could take up anyways. So why don't we do that? So we'll take that same road. And how far is this? 712. Perfect. All right. Let's see if that factory is going to fit in. It does. Perfect. Why don't we add it in just there? Okay. And then, all right. Well, let's just move this really quickly. And I'll actually place it right to the roadside. And then we'll get this behind here. And I'm not sure what I want to do with this space behind here and whatnot. I'm not sure if I want to connect up. I might try to make these cars or these trucks go all the way down. But I think what we're going to need to do is we're actually going to need to do some of this. get some asymmetrical roads in. Yeah, so we're just going to take it down right to the bend here. This doesn't look too bad when you do it that way. And then we're going to go to traffic manager here. Give dedicated turning lanes, because there are going to be some cars that are going to come this way and go across. And you know what? This is great because we're leaving ourselves a lot of room here. So, you know, it might have some trouble getting at stuff because if we're just using these. So, you know what? I might move those factories. So this one is using plain timber. Okay, so we'll definitely leave that one. But maybe we do something like we get in some larger warehouses. Now, you know what? Let's see how this works. I'll bump it up to 150. We'll let the sim kind of run it out for a little bit. We'll see what we're running out of and what we're running low on. But it should work. You know, this area needed to be built on, and this is one way to do it. We have rail stations. We have rail station availability and everything, so that should be fine. We did need more paper. I remember we had a bit of a production issue there. So why don't we look at getting another paper mill in? So we are running out of space a bit in our forestry area. And this is quite the hefty plant. I wonder if this is something we can just add in down here. No, it's going to cause pollution. All right, let's try to manipulate this a bit. So we're gonna grab that, put it to that height. This we're going to move over as much as we can, and then we're gonna get this paper mill in right here. Okay, we're gonna need to level it out. This is a crazy road. I don't think we really need it anyways. All right, now let's get that paper mill in. Perfect. Okay, it's a bit of an overlap, but it doesn't look too bad. And we'll upgrade this road. We haven't worked out this way in a long time. All right, so I'm just going to smooth out this area. All right. And, you know what, that should probably do it. One thing I might want to think about doing is taking this paper and putting it to empty. So paper will only go there for temporary storage, and then otherwise it'll get pumped out. Same with this. Oops. And it'll get sent to other warehouses as well, like the one over here, somewhere, wherever it is. And now we're having a bit of a plastic issue, so that's something we can add to as well. Now the issue is because we don't have this leveled up as high as we need, we're going to need to have more. So I think we're going to get a couple more workers' barracks in here as well. Because that helps with the efficiency. And maybe a bit more production of oil. All right. And let's find out what makes plastic. Okay, maybe let's get a bit more storage as well. And it's this one, right? Let's put it there. There. Alright, so hopefully that'll help out our, oops, I'll help it out a bit. So same thing as we're going to do with the last one. We're going to set this to empty. So it's going to kind of get pumped out. That's fine. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to do is I'm going to, we're going to go up by the airport, which is over here. Sorry, we're just looking at these symbols here. Yeah, people aren't happy with the noise this way, but sorry. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add in just a industrial road, and we're going to connect it from here to here. The reason I'm going to do that is I'm going to make this area the trash area. It's right by the highway. It's right downtown. There's already a lot of stuff going on over here, so I don't mind kind of taking up space. Oh, something I didn't notice is that. I think if we get it right in here, I think we should be fine. So I'm just going to connect up like that, maybe. Maybe we get it over this way. Yeah, maybe this is the better spot for it. Okay, so we're just going to take a road out like that, and then like that. So this shouldn't cause too much more traffic. So I'm just going to get rid of this light here, and we're going to make this yield, and we're going to do that. Just so garbage trucks can go that way if they choose to. All right, and then we're going to take this. We're actually just going to extend it all the way like that. All right. And I'm just going to move this one over as well. Okay, so with this, I'm just going to now take off these trees. And like that, we have more residential demand too. Yeah, so I didn't want to put the big garbage steam, like their power, like their, whatchamacallits, like the pollution stems or whatever they're called, right here, because I realized that planes are gonna be landing there, but right here it's probably fine. Also, I'm not worried about water pollution out this way because the water's getting pumped out. Anyways, so we're gonna clear this area because next episode we're actually going to use it. So, it's over here. I think if we put it right here, that should be fine. Just gonna pause the game while I'm doing this because I don't want to run into any issues of the trucks freaking out. So that's fine. Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna smooth it out a bit. So I'm actually gonna use the leveling tool. And I'm going to just take it out just to eliminate that awkward little spot. Okay, and now that we have taken it out a bit, then you smooth it. Ooh. Then you smooth it down. All right. So right here, we're going to take an industrial road. Straight road is what I need. All right. Perfect. That's exactly where I wanted it. And then we're just going to take, oh, never mind, it wasn't. We're just going to take the move mod. We're just going to adjust it just so it looks proper. Okay. Now I don't mind trucks doing that. However, there should definitely not be a traffic light there. We'll make this yield on that side. All right. And with this, we will add in our garbage things. Here we are. So we're going to get a waste transfer facility right there. And then we're going to get... Oh, I think we can take this road behind here a bit. Now, I know the recycling plants and this don't communicate together. However, I think by doing it, it'll kind of add to the look of this garbage processing area. Now, I did notice something. I have downloaded this, a waste disposal building that turns waste into electricity. That's quite the upkeep. Holy cow. Okay, so maybe that was like an old thing. I'm not sure why I have that downloaded. But yeah, so it just kind of will make it look a bit more realistic by having it be a recycling facility as well. Yeah, I don't think that's going to fit there. I might be able to take it out a bit. Yeah, let's do that. All right. And then we're just going to manipulate that landscape a bit more because I don't like how the sharp edges look. All right. Very cool, very cool. Now, what else could we add out this way? We could add an incinerator, but I'm not sure if that's really gonna help too much. We don't have any issues with that. We don't really need a landfill. I might put it here just for the look of it, maybe. How much does it cost? 200? That's really nothing in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, let's do that. Then this road can continue out this way into a dirt road just for the look of it. And I think that is going to be it with that. Oh, where is it? Okay, this is the old area. Okay, so we had two old transfer facilities. We have a bus station here, and we have some industrial areas. So I think we're going to de-zone all the industry around here, and then we're going to consolidate all the stuff into one spot. So like how this is, what is this? This is the household plastic factory. So I think it might be better if we move that over here. So why don't we do that? Actually, why don't we leave that to the next episode? We're gonna redo this whole area in the next episode. And I'm just gonna honestly just leave it exactly the way it is. And when we come back, we'll move this over here, and we might reconfigure this garbage area into a bit smaller of a dirty industry spot, just to save some space. And what are we going to do with it? I don't know, but you know what is in need? Residential. So I think we're going to look into doing that. So I hope you have a great day. Happy Friday. I hope you enjoyed episode 76 of New Lancaster. Let me know down in the comments below if there's anything you want me to add. And peace out. Have a good weekend.